Top 15 Mysterious Things Seen in the Kuiper Belt. Hey, welcome to True Channel. The Kuiper Belt is a vast expanse of our solar system that lies beyond the orbit of Neptune. It is filled with mysteries and wonders, including some of the most fascinating phenomena in the universe. In this video, we will be exploring some of these strange and wonderful phenomena, looking at the top 25 most mysterious things seen in the Kuiper Belt. From comets to mysterious objects, these items are sure to leave you in awe and wonder. Watch on to learn more about these fascinating and mysterious phenomena. Before moving forward, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. 1. The Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is a vast region of our solar system that extends beyond the orbit of Neptune, ranging from about 30 to 50 astronomical units, AU, from the Sun. This region is home to countless icy objects, ranging from tiny rocks to massive dwarf planets. Many of these objects remain a mystery, as they are too far and too dim to be observed directly by telescopes on Earth. Nevertheless, the study of Kuiper Belt objects, KBOs, has revealed some of the most enigmatic and intriguing features of our solar system. The Kuiper Belt was first predicted by astronomers in the 1950s, based on observations of the orbits of Uranus and Neptune. These two gas giants seem to be influenced by the gravitational pull of some unknown object or objects beyond their orbits. The first KBO, later named Pluto, was discovered in 1930 by Clyde Tombaugh. However, it was not until the 1990s that astronomers started to discover many more KBOs, using improved telescopes and advanced survey methods. Today, over 1,500 KBOs have been identified, and the number is expected to rise in the coming years. The Kuiper Belt is thought to be a remnant of the early solar system when the gas giants were still forming. It is believed that KBOs formed beyond the orbit of Neptune, from a disk of gas and dust left over from the formation of the outer planets. Some KBOs are thought to be primitive relics of the solar system's birth, preserving clues about the conditions and processes that shaped the planets. Others are more recent immigrants from other parts of the solar system, kicked out of their original orbits by the gravity of the gas giants. The Kuiper Belt is also home to many mysterious objects, whose origins and properties are still being explored by astronomers. 2. Strange objects and phenomena in the Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is home to some of the most enigmatic objects and phenomena in the solar system. Here are some of the most fascinating mysteries. Dark, red, and icy. These are the common characteristics of many Kuiper Belt objects, KBOs. But scientists still don't know why they have these features. Tilted orbits. Many KBOs have orbits that are tilted compared to the rest of the solar system, and this remains a puzzle. Resonant orbits. Some KBOs have orbits that are synchronized with the orbits of Neptune or other giant planets, and scientists don't know how this happens. Fast-moving objects. Some KBOs move faster than expected, which suggests that something is influencing their orbits. Slow-rotating objects. Some KBOs rotate very slowly, which is unusual for objects that formed in the early solar system. 3. The curious case of Haumea. Haumea is one of the most mysterious objects in the Kuiper Belt. It was first discovered in 2004 and is one of the largest known objects in the region. But what makes it so unusual is its elongated shape, which sets it apart from most other dwarf planets in our solar system. Haumea is often referred to as a dwarf planet with a tail due to its oblong shape and two moons that orbit around it. It's estimated that Haumea rotates on its axis once every 4 hours, making it one of the fastest spinning objects in our solar system. Scientists believe that Haumea's shape and spin rate are the result of a massive impact that occurred billions of years ago. It's thought that a collision with another large object caused Haumea to spin so quickly that it flattened out and elongated into its current shape. Despite its unique appearance, Haumea still remains largely mysterious. It's difficult for scientists to gather data on Haumea because of its distance from Earth. Nevertheless, researchers continue to study this strange dwarf planet, hoping to uncover more clues about its past and what secrets it may hold. 4. The puzzling dwarf planet Eris. Eris is one of the most mysterious objects in the Kuiper belt. Discovered in 2005, it is one of the largest known dwarf planets, about the same size as Pluto. However, what makes Eris truly intriguing is its highly eccentric orbit, which takes it from a distance of 5.7 billion kilometers from the Sun at its closest, point to 14.7 billion kilometers at its farthest. Eris's orbit is so elongated that it even crosses the orbit of Neptune. This means that Eris spends most of its time in the distant reaches of the solar system, but occasionally comes close enough to be visible from Earth. Eris takes about 557 years to complete one orbit around the Sun. Another puzzling aspect of Eris is its highly reflective surface. This makes it one of the brightest objects in the Kuiper belt. Its surface is covered with methane, nitrogen, and other ices, which makes it similar in composition to Pluto and other objects in the Kuiper belt. However, what sets Eris apart from other objects in the Kuiper belt is its moon, Dysnomia. Dysnomia is much smaller than Eris and orbits it at a distance of about 37,000 kilometers. Its orbit is also highly eccentric and tilted, which makes it even more puzzling. The origin of Eris and Dysnomia is still a subject of debate among astronomers. Some suggest that Eris was once a moon of another object in the Kuiper belt, but was ejected from its orbit by gravitational interactions with other objects. Others propose that Eris and Dysnomia were formed independently, but were brought together by a chance encounter. Whatever the case may be, Eris remains a fascinating object that continues to puzzle astronomers. Its discovery and study have greatly contributed to our understanding of the outer solar system and the dynamics of the Kuiper belt. 5. The mystery of the tilted orbits of Kuiper belt objects. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Kuiper belt is the unusual tilt of the orbits of many of its objects. Unlike the planets in our solar system, which orbit in roughly the same plane, the orbits of Kuiper belt objects can be highly inclined or even retrograde, moving in the opposite direction. This phenomenon is still not well understood, but there are a few theories. One idea is that the tilt may have been caused by interactions with the gas giants during the early formation of the solar system. Another possibility is that the orbits were disrupted by a passing star or another massive object. Another mystery is why some objects in the Kuiper belt have orbits that are tilted in the same direction, known as the kernel. This suggests that there may be an undiscovered planet or other massive object in the outer solar system that is exerting gravitational influence on the orbits of these objects. Understanding the tilt of Kuiper belt orbits is important for astronomers because it can provide clues about the formation and evolution of the solar system. Studying the tilt can also help researchers better predict the paths of these objects, which is important for space exploration and understanding potential hazards for future missions. Overall, the mystery of the tilted orbits in the Kuiper belt is just one of the many enigmatic aspects of this fascinating region of space. As our technology advances and we continue to explore further into the outer solar system, there is no doubt that we will continue to uncover new and mysterious phenomena in the Kuiper belt and beyond. 6. The bizarre orbit of Sedna. One of the most puzzling mysteries in the Kuiper belt is the strange orbit of Sedna, a dwarf planet discovered in 2003. Sedna's orbit is highly elongated and tilted at an angle of about 11 degrees with respect to the plane of the solar system. It takes Sedna over 11,000 years to complete one orbit around the Sun, and it reaches a maximum distance of about 940 astronomical units, AU, from the Sun, which is about 3 times the distance of Pluto. The unusual characteristics of Sedna's orbit have led some astronomers to suggest that it may have been perturbed by a massive object in the outer solar system, possibly even a yet-to-be-discovered planet beyond Neptune. However, there is currently no direct evidence for such a planet, and other explanations have also been proposed. One possible explanation for Sedna's orbit is that it was captured from another star system, which could explain its unusual trajectory and lack of association with any known Kuiper belt object. However, this scenario would require a very close encounter with another star, which is thought to be highly unlikely. Another possibility is that Sedna was influenced by a passing star or by the gravitational effects of other objects in the Kuiper belt. However, Simulations have shown that these interactions alone are unlikely to produce Sedna's current orbit. Despite years of study, Sedna's origin and evolution remain a mystery, and its strange orbit continues to baffle scientists. Its discovery has opened up a whole new area of research in the outer solar system, and astronomers are still trying to unravel the secrets of this enigmatic dwarf planet. 7. The strange rotation of Makemake. Makemake is one of the largest objects in the Kuiper belt, with a diameter of about 1,400 kilometers. It is a dwarf planet, and like other objects in the Kuiper belt, it is made of ice and rock. One of the most peculiar things about Makemake is its rotation. Unlike most other planets and dwarf planets in the solar system, Makemake rotates very slowly. It takes Makemake about 22.5 hours to complete one full rotation on its axis. This is significantly slower than other dwarf planets like Pluto and Haumea, which both have rotation periods of less than 10 hours. Scientists aren't exactly sure why Makemake rotates so slowly, but they have a few ideas. One possibility is that Makemake had a collision with another object at some point in the past. This collision could have knocked the planet off balance and caused it to rotate slowly. Another possibility is that Makemake is tidally locked with another object in the Kuiper belt. This means that one side of Makemake is always facing another object, which could have caused its rotation to slow down over time. Whatever the cause of its slow rotation, Makemake is a fascinating object that continues to puzzle scientists. With more research, we may one day uncover the secrets behind its strange rotation and gain a better understanding of the Kuiper belt as a whole. 8. The enigma of Kuiper's size. Kuiper is a small Kuiper belt object located about 4.6 billion miles away from the Sun. It was first discovered in 2002 and has since remained a subject of interest to astronomers due to its mysterious size. Kuiper is classified as a dwarf planet and is estimated to be around 560 miles in diameter. This makes it one of the largest Kuiper belt objects known to date. However, what's intriguing is that Kuiper appears to be much smaller than other dwarf planets in our solar system, like Pluto and Eris, which have diameters of around 1,470 and 1,445 miles respectively. One possible explanation for Kuiper's small size is that it may have undergone a collision with another object in the past, causing it to lose a significant amount of mass. Another theory suggests that the object may have a much lower density than other dwarf planets, making it appear smaller. However, recent observations have shown that Kuiper may not be as small as previously thought. In 2017, astronomers used data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope to measure the size of Kuiper more accurately and found that it could be up to 621 miles in diameter. This puts it in the same size range as other large Kuiper belt objects like Makemake and Haumea. The exact size of Kuiper remains a topic of debate, but one thing is clear: it continues to intrigue and puzzle astronomers. As more research is conducted on this mysterious object, we may learn more about its size and composition, and gain further insight into the nature of the Kuiper belt. 9. The odd shape of Orcus. Orcus is a Kuiper belt object with an odd shape that has puzzled astronomers since its discovery in 2004. It has a highly elliptical orbit that brings it closer to the Sun than Pluto at times. The odd shape of the Orcus is similar to that of Haumea, another Kuiper belt object. Both objects have an elongated shape and are classified as dwarf planets. Orcus has a diameter of approximately 917 kilometers and is covered in water ice. It is believed that Orcus was once part of a larger body that was shattered by a collision. The fragments of this collision then came together to form the Kuiper belt object that we observe today. One possible explanation for Orcus' shape is that it was impacted by another Kuiper belt object, causing it to spin faster and become elongated. Another possibility is that the gravitational pull of its moon, Vanth, has stretched out Orcus over time. Despite its odd shape, Orcus is a fascinating object to study. Its unique features provide insight into the formation and evolution of the Kuiper belt, and further exploration could reveal even more mysteries about this enigmatic region of our solar system. 10. The unusual surface features of Pluto. When NASA's New Horizons spacecraft flew by Pluto in 2015, scientists were amazed by the unexpected and bizarre features on its surface. The dwarf planet's icy plains and rugged mountains made it clear that Pluto was a world of surprises. Here are some of the unusual surface features that stood out the most. The heart, perhaps the most iconic feature on Pluto. The heart-shaped region on its surface was named Tombaugh Regio in honor of the planet's discoverer, Clyde Tombaugh. The bright icy plain covers an area the size of Texas and is surrounded by a dark, heavily cratered terrain. Sputnik Planum. This flat, smooth region located in the western lobe of the heart is unlike anything scientists had seen before. The plain is covered in polygonal patterns that are believed to be the result of convection processes in Pluto's subsurface. 11. The mystifying Charon. In 2015, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft flew by Pluto and made some amazing discoveries. Some of the surprising findings were mountains on Pluto. Scientists were amazed to find that Pluto had mountains that were as high as the Rockies on Earth. This was unexpected as Pluto is a small, icy dwarf planet and wasn't thought to have enough internal heat to produce mountains. Icy volcanoes. New Horizons discovered a volcano on Pluto that wasn't spewing hot lava, but rather cold nitrogen ice. This was a completely new type of volcano that had never been seen before. 12. The curious case of Arrokoth. One of the most mysterious objects in the Kuiper belt is Arrokoth, formerly known as Ultima Thule. This strange object was discovered in 2014 and explored by NASA's New Horizons spacecraft in 2019, revealing surprising features that have left scientists puzzled. Arrokoth is a binary object, meaning it is made up of two smaller objects that orbit around a common center of mass. 13. The strange behavior of centaurs. Centaurs are small icy bodies in the Kuiper belt that have unstable orbits between the gas giants and the Kuiper belt. These objects are named after the mythical creatures in Greek mythology who were half human and half-horse, representing their dual nature of being both asteroids and comets. The strange behavior of centaurs is one of the most fascinating and mysterious aspects of the Kuiper belt. These objects are constantly changing their orbits, sometimes moving into the inner solar system and becoming comets, while at other times they move outward into the Kuiper belt and become asteroids. One theory for their unusual behavior is that they are influenced by the gravitational pull of the giant planets in our solar system. The orbits of these objects can be perturbed by the gravitational pull of Jupiter or Saturn, causing them to move out of their original orbit. 14. The puzzle of Pluto's moons. Pluto's 5 moons are some of the most intriguing and mysterious objects in the Kuiper belt. The largest of these moons, Charon, is half the size of Pluto itself and has an unusually stable orbit around the dwarf planet. The other 4 moons, Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx, are much smaller and have irregular shapes. These moons are believed to have formed from debris created during the impact that created Charon. However, the puzzle of Pluto's moons goes beyond just their formation. Researchers have discovered that the orbits of Nix and Hydra are in a state of constant chaos, changing over time due to their gravitational interaction with Pluto and Charon. Additionally, the discovery of Kerberos and Styx has added even more complexity to the puzzle of Pluto's moons. Both of these moons have unusual orbits, with Kerberos rotating in the opposite direction to Pluto's other moons and Styx in a tilted orbit. Scientists are still trying to understand the formation and evolution of these mysterious moons, as well as their relationship with Pluto and the other objects in the Kuiper belt. 15. The unexpected colors of Kuiper belt objects. When astronomers first began exploring the Kuiper belt, they were surprised to find that many of the objects they encountered were not the dull gray or brown they had expected. Instead, they were often brightly colored, with hues ranging from deep red to bright blue. One of the most notable examples of this phenomenon is the dwarf planet Haumea. This small, egg-shaped object is known for its unusual rotation, but it is also striking for its vivid red color. Astronomers believe that this color may be the result of the presence of tholins, complex organic molecules that can form in the cold, radiation-rich environment of the Kuiper belt. Other Kuiper belt objects exhibit a range of colors, from the reddish brown of Pluto to the icy blue of some of its moons. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.